Who is stronger right now, France or Brazil? This is a question football fans around the world keep asking, especially as both nations prepare themselves for another World Cup challenge. When you look at the names, the history, and the sheer quality, the debate becomes even more intense. On one side, France is led by Real Madrid's new number 10, Kylian Mbappe, the global superstar who defines modern attacking football. On the other side, Brazil has their own Real Madrid star, number 7 Vinícius Júnior, a player often seen as the face of Brazil's new generation. But the real question is this: which squad is actually stronger? Today, we're going to break it down position by position, goalkeepers, defense, midfield, and forwards, to find out whether the French or the Brazilians hold the edge. And trust me, you'll want to stay with us until the end, because the comparison might surprise you. Let's begin with the goalkeepers. For Brazil, the options are stacked: Alisson Becker, Ederson Moraes, Bento, and Lucas Perry. Alisson and Ederson alone are already among the very best in the world, dominating Europe with Liverpool and Manchester City. Having two world-class keepers competing for the number 1 shirt is an incredible luxury for any national team. Now, France's goalkeeper lineup includes Maignan, Lucas Chevalier, and Brice Samba. Maignan is brilliant and has been solid for AC Milan, no doubt about it. Samba is dependable as well. But compared to Brazil, the depth and experience simply don't match up. So in the goalkeeper department, Brazil is clearly ahead. They not only have consistency and Champions League pedigree, but also more international tournament experience. Now, let's move on to the defense. This is where things become really interesting. France's defensive unit looks absolutely stacked. William Saliba, Ibrahima Konate, Dayot Upamecano, Lenny Yoro, Axel Disasi, Clement Lenglet, Jules Kound, Malo Gusto, Theo Hernandez, Lucas Digne, and Lucas Hernandez. That's a mix of strength, youth, and world-class fullbacks who can bomb forward and defend with equal confidence. Meanwhile, Brazil's defenders include Gabriel Magalhães, Marquinhos, Lucas Beraldo, Mario, Eder Militao, Alex Telles, Vanderson, Wesley, Alexandro, and Carlos Augusto. It's a respectable list with top names like Marquinhos and Militao, but beyond that, the fullback department is weaker. And this is crucial. In modern football, fullbacks are just as important as center backs. They dictate transitions, control width, and often play as extra attackers. France's Theo Hernandez, for example, is considered one of the best left backs in the world right now. Brazil, on the other hand, still struggles to produce fullbacks of the same level as they once did in the Cafu and Roberto Carlos era. So, in the defensive department, France comes out on top. They have more balance, depth, and world-class quality across both center-back and full-back positions. Next up, the midfield. This is where the battle gets even tighter. France can call upon Aurélien Tchouaméni, Eduardo Camavinga, Adrien Rabiot, Manu Kone, Kefren Thuram, and Desire Doué. That's a midfield full of energy, athleticism, and future stars. Tchouaméni and Camavinga, both Real Madrid players, already play at the very highest level. Rabiot adds experience, and the younger names like Thuram and Doué bring dynamism. But Brazil's midfield has its own powerhouses: Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes, Andreas Pereira, Joelinton, André Santos, Gerson, Lucas Paqueta, and Ederson. Casemiro alone brings unmatched defensive stability and leadership. Bruno Guimaraes has become one of the best box-to-box midfielders in the Premier League. Paqueta adds creativity and flair, while Joelinton offers physicality. Now, some analysts argue this one is 50-50. France has younger, more athletic midfielders, but Brazil has balance, defensive steel, creativity, and experience at the highest level. In my opinion, Brazil's midfield edges this contest slightly, thanks to Casemiro's leadership and Bruno Guimaraes' consistency. So, Brazil takes the midfield battle, although it's very close. And now, the most exciting part, the forwards. France's attacking lineup features Ousmane Dembélé, Kylian Mbappé, Michael Olise, Ryan Cherki, Bradley Barcola, Marcus Thuram, and Randall Kolo Muani. With Mbappe leading the line, The French attack is explosive, fast, and clinical. Players like Dembélé and Alisson bring unpredictability, while Kolo Muani and Marcus Thuram provide strength and options up front. Brazil's attack, however, has a different flavor. Their forwards include Vinícius Júnior, Rodrigo, Gabriel Martinelli, Rafinha, Estevão Willian, Richarlison, João Pedro, Matheus Cunha, and of course, Neymar Jr. On paper, this is a dream lineup. Vinicius and Rodrigo are Champions League winners. Neymar, though no longer at his peak, is still one of the most talented footballers of his generation. Martinelli and Rafinha shine in the Premier League. And Estevão is already considered Brazil's next big thing at just 17 years old. But here's the catch. While Brazil's forwards perform brilliantly at club level, their national team performances often fall short. Vinicius, for example, has been incredible for Real Madrid, but hasn't yet replicated that form consistently for Brazil. France's forwards, on the other hand, have been more consistent in delivering for their national team, especially Mbappe, who thrives on the biggest stage. That's why, despite Brazil's huge attacking talent, France's forwards are currently ahead in terms of form, consistency, and chemistry. So let's recap. Goalkeepers, Brazil wins. Defense, France wins. Midfield, Brazil edges it, but very close. Forwards, France wins. When you put it all together, the battle is incredibly close. Brazil has world-class talent in goal and midfield, while France dominates in defense and attack. In many ways, this matchup comes down to one thing: consistency on the big stage. And in recent years, France has delivered more. They've reached finals, won trophies, and shown incredible squad depth. Brazil, despite all their talent, has often fallen short when it matters most. So right now, if you ask me who has the stronger overall squad, the answer leans slightly towards France. But football is unpredictable, and Brazil's raw talent is always capable of surprising the world. What about you? Do you believe the Seleção still has the edge, or is it truly France's time to shine? Let us know in the comments, because this debate is far from over.